Welcome back to Breslov campus. About how having to deal with very frustrating and traumatic situations where a person is hit with something and he doesn't know how to think about it. The immediate conclusion is, okay, it's finished, there's no more hope and everything. This is a test. It happens a lot in life. What's needed is for a person is just to take time, to give a day to think about what happened, and then to make a conclusion. Never to make an immediate conclusion for something which is serious, something which is painful. Because when you're hit with the shock of a situation, you can't think or see clearly. So even though there are solutions in front of you, you don't see them. What's needed is to take time to ponder about the idea, about the situation, in order to make a clear decision or a clear move what to do. And this is something very, very important because people are hasty to make negative conclusions. Okay, so there's no more hope and this and that. And they do things based on that conclusion immediately. What's needed is, like Rabbi Nachman says, you have what's called Misader Meyashev HaMochin. Lesson 24 talks about how the brain has to be settled. In order to think clearly, you have to have a settling of the mind. When you're hit with something which is shaking or shocking you, there's no settling of the mind. So it can't be expected of you to make a clear decision. No, you will see this happens a lot in life. That if you do take time to think about what happened, you say, now is not the time. When I have a clearer head, I will ponder about it. You will see that the clarity and ideas of how to deal with the situation, they come to you. Hey, I see this, I see that. And that only happens if you take the time. Just to remember, there was a story by regarding Rav Levi Yitzchak Bender, a Breslover elder of the previous generation, that once somebody came to him with an amazing proposition and idea, and it was so clear for him to say yes or no, but it was clear to say yes. And yet, Rav Levi Yitzchak told the man, give me a day to think about it. And the man was shocked. You're only going to benefit from this. Why do you need time to think about it? You can just tell me right now yes, and you have everything worked out. Finally, it's so clear that this is something good for you, and just say yes. So that the next day, Rav Levi Yitzchak told the man, yes, I'll go in with it. I'll go in with the proposition, the deal, whatever it is. So the man asked him, you could have told me that yesterday, Rav Levi Yitzchak. Why did you wait a day to tell me this? So Rav Levi Yitzchak said, I wanted, even though I had a clear perspective of what to do, I still wanted it to come through hitbodedut. I wanted the time to talk to Hashem about it. Even though I had a clarity, it's so clear everything what to do, yet I wanted it to come through prayer. I want to take that time of a day that I'll have time to ponder about it and pray about it and put it into real perspective. And this is an amazing advice, not to be hasty at any conclusions, especially something which is a negative conclusion. Never to be hasty. Say, okay, my life is over, it's happened already, enough is enough, it's happening too much with me, I can't take this anymore. Not to be hasty. You may say things which are negative and everything, but don't make a final decision. Put it on the side. Now's not the time to think about this. Now's not the time to talk about this. I will gain clarity. No one can pressure you and say, no, we need to know right now. I'm sorry. It's my decision, not yours. I have the right to choose how I decide, and not you to force me to make a decision immediate. You're going to lose the offer and this and that. They make you feel so pressured that you have to make a decision. No, I can't think clearly. I'm not going to jump in and then regret it, God forbid, for the rest of my life. So what's needed is to take time, and normally things fit in and you begin to see the clarity as the time progresses and you give time to make a decision.